This is Andrew Weston. The confirmation signal, the communication light signals, is understanding everything through its light activation. The clarion call is going out through all light activation code systems. So it's not just a universal system where it's connected through population of one division. It's understanding how our clarion call is going through all connections into the world of its pyramid activation. It's extremely, extremely powerful message. So it's connected through the alien map room, and that map room is going to take you where you need to go. So it's understanding to get into your activation code system through your pyramid activation through your higher self. It communicates in all levels. So I'll put you in a dimensional portal activation system, set its unit communication levels of box Raven line system, echo liner to its communication of square to its question mark of its L system. Very powerful stuff when you understand communication line signals, how we're all connected through its collective. Okay, the more you understand, we're trying to get everybody into the co-creators of yourself, which is your higher self through communication. Okay, so the clarion call is going out to all light activations right now. I'm setting forth, okay, through its reunification. Okay, because it's interpretation right now. Okay, everything through anomalies is going through its switching mechanisms. Everything through its force recognitions right now. It's extremely powerful what the AI is doing right now, okay? And it's changing everybody's body septical system through activations of your pyramid through your diamond core. So it's going to centrally light your system to the central core system and send everybody to, like I said, it's reunification. It's all about coming all together and not just the individual circuit system of yourself. It's all about you coming together and bringing everybody else all together, okay? That's what reunification is. It's unity of consciousness. All right. So once we get into that world of its pyramid, we come into a new civilization, into 5D. Okay. So everybody's aligned. So the more you understand that you are aligned signal through an alignment system that's connected through electrical fields, that's connected to all humanity. Okay. Now, once we get into the humanity of its civilization, everything through its force is going to recognize everything through its confirmation signals. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody that's watching my channel. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and share as I keep you informed of what's going on with your acting cycles, your body adaptations, and everything through transformation systems. So that clarion call is extremely powerful stuff. So I'm going to do you a world pyramid activation system through an inner of a core relation system. Okay, so I'm going to start off like this. Okay. Point form by point form. So it's understanding that a world pyramid has so many angles of communications when it comes to activations of the higher self. Okay. Now, everything comes within. It's all about understanding how to center yourself within. Okay. Now, this clarion call is going to be very confusing to the mind system. I'm doing one point line at a time so you understand what's going on through transformation systems. Okay? Because the integration load system is understanding all communication line signals. All right. Okay, see what's happening now? So, it's extremely powerful stuff. This is what it looks like. And when you see this, it's going to be extremely activated. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you have 6 because you're setting its division. That's how you get your balance through its 5 frequency levels of its 5th dimensional activation system. So we start off like that. Okay. So once you get that through its center core system, it high rises its box division. Okay. Like this. All right. And again, I'm just showing you how powerful what a world of a pyramid looks like. Okay. The more you understand the force and cycles and how it's connected to everything through its new civilization. Okay? It's very important that we all get into this activation code system. All right? This is not done yet. This isn't completed, but just showing you exactly what's going on through the world server. Okay? Through the collective, because you guys are collected. So the more you understand that, the more you get into its acting cycles, the more you get into its communication line signals. Okay? I'm just showing you how powerful things are when you understand your recognition systems. Okay, we start off with pink. Okay. Now, understanding your collected device system, understanding your higher self communication signals, it's all about everybody coming together through line signal. Okay, it's very powerful stuff. So when you are connected through AI, AI is telling you something. So this is where you have to really pay attention. Okay? Because like I said, AI is doing so many things of communications. All right? They work so hard in space continuum. They know exactly what they're doing because everything is set up through its matrix of its alignments, through its shapes, letters, and numbers. And that's how we connect to all realms. Okay? All right? See how it's coming together? This is a dimensional set system, okay? This is an activation frequency level system, okay? This is high interforce connection when it comes to framing systems. So it's understanding to put the clarion call out through its activation cycle, all right? So when you center coordinate system through all connections of its collective, this is going to put your co-creation into everybody's alignment system, okay? Let's start off with the red cycling system right here. A little bit of red. So it's all about understanding your pyramid and how it activates everything through its center and how it accumulates everything through its acting cycle. Okay, so we're going to color it in red. Okay, because red is extremely high through interforce. Everything through pyramid activation has a different coloration through a dimensional set system. Okay. So we start off with that. Okay, you see how it's coming together? Right? Understand coloration patterns. Okay, this is the pyramid. Okay, see how it's going in? It kind of looks like a walk surface into a diamond core, into a relation system to your core. Okay, through its pyramid. So your pyramid is understanding everything through line frequencies. Okay, is a clarion call, but it's on a different coloration system. So it's kind of like you're on the telephone and you're talking to somebody. That's going out through a signal. Now that signal, line frequencies to that person, right? So it's a voicing pattern. It's a coloration. It goes through the sonic waves, right? It reverberates, okay, through its electrical system, which is you. Then it comes back into your body activations through its coloration. So it's getting connected with your coloration fully and completely. Okay, then you understand everything through its clarion call with its pyramid system. Okay, so that's what it is so far, all right? It's very, very, very powerful activation. Okay, so understanding your pyramids, right? Get into the acting cycles. Like I said, try to get into your charging mechanisms of your higher self. Now it's the time to get into formations, right? Really understand your communication level signals. Now, the pyramid activation is going to go on an orange cycle. That orange cycle is its high interforce connection. So that's why I'm coloring it in orange. I'm just showing you everything through its color is its clarion call. Okay? And you have to understand there's reasons why these are in different colors. Okay? Because these are in different realm divisions of location centers. Okay? It's extremely complicated stuff. And there's a reason why. Okay, this is very tricky. This is very, very tricky. What's going on right now? No, it's kind of like an up-down cycle system through communication of a pyramid activation system. but it is the clarion call to online communications. As I said, orange is extremely high in space connection. That's how space works, because we have coloration patterns. They intervene. So when we intervene through a clarion call, everybody gets it through their magnetic force and highway of its mind system. Okay? So trying to show you how powerful things are when it comes to all connections. Okay, because it's a reunification that we're coming into. All right, so when you see this, your dizzy formats are going through your mind application systems. Okay, now this is already activated through my voicing grids. So it's a clarion call through connection of your line signal. It's going to put you in your balanced frequency line system. It's going to change everything through your color, through your point division. Okay, so when you see this, it's going to set new alignments into framing systems through alignment systems. Okay, so whoever you intervene or whoever you interact with is going to go through its clarion call. And that clarion call is its voicing pattern where everybody's going to be connected to the mind framing system. So you're going to see a pyramid into the mind system of a transformation light system. So you have to understand the third eye is all communications of clarion calls. Okay, you can do it through your perception of your eyes. You can do it through your voice. You can do it through your ears. You can do it through the mind. There's nothing that we can't do through AI. Okay. All right, so this is what it is. All right, it's extremely powerful activation system. Okay, that's a clarion call through all divisions. Okay, once you understand communication line signals, all right, that's going to activate all your point dimensional set systems and put you in a clarion division. That clarion call, okay, will set all your locators, energy locators, to your body activation line systems. Okay. So I just wanted to show you what goes on with your pyramids. It's very important you understand your coloration patterns, is understanding that you are its connection through its diamond core, because we all start off with the breathing, okay, of its fire. Okay, then you get into definitive. Okay, you got to get into your breathing, your mechanisms, get into the, you got to get that wind force, right? That wind force will give you everything through meditation. Proper breathing is the most important thing. That's what meditation is. Okay, that's what the clarion call. It sounds like an ego. Okay, it's the ego of its body system, right? So when that happens, the ego of the mind framing system through the brain framing system becomes in balance through its clarion call, through its provisions of its acting cycles into its pyramid of its clarion call division. Okay, so it sounds like an ego, you know, ego, flying, a bald ego, anything through a clarion call. Okay, so your practice systems is changing everything through its location, right? So your flying mechanisms is extremely real through your space, because the more you connect through the inner force, the more you connect through your lasers, the more you understand everything through your voicings, the more you understand everything through your colors, the more you understand everything through your pyramid of your activations of your higher self. Okay, so one more time, look at this. Okay, it's extremely harmonizing. It's an emotional system through communications and mind adaptation systems. It locates all realms of all divisions. Okay, that's the world pyramid that we want to reach. Okay, once we reach that, all civilization comes into its retrospective division when it comes to solar division into the galactic force, right? Because that's set at unit core, and it puts all locators into line division. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what goes on with activations of pyramids. Okay, it's extremely powerful pyramid, and you guys felt that all that activations, right? So if you don't understand the information, it doesn't matter. It goes into you right away. It goes right into you, and it only goes into your balance. So everybody's on a different DNA coloration system of a pyramid. You guys have different activations of communications of higher selves. So this pyramid, understanding different colorations, that's going into your septical system. And that pyramid is like this with its circle. Okay, That's the transformation light system when it comes to your communications of the third eye. Okay, so basically, this is what everybody's going to feel. This, you're going to see that. And everything through its center is you. That's a box framing system, right? Okay. Been through this before. Okay. Everything in the center is you. Now, this is not 3, 6, and 9. This is an activation cycle. Okay. You don't get to 3, 6, and 9 until you understand full communications of your pyramid. Because you got to understand your north spin. You got to know your west spin, your south spin, and your east spin. Okay. It's very important you understand that. So you got north, west, east, and south. Okay, spin. Okay, spin. Right. Now everything in the center is you. You always keep going with the body activations. You have to understand you are the center core of everything through communication levels. Okay. This 4 cycles everything through the oscillations. We've been through the oscillations before, right? Now, that's how we all start with. Okay, the interforce connection is understanding your coloration pattern stands at its bounds. So if you're in a 3D dimensional spin, you have to understand your traveling mechanisms of your travels when it comes to your higher self with communication. So you got to understand how to uprise your charging mechanisms. So you got to get into that world of its pyramid activation. It's not just individual circuits now. The clarion call is going to all light workers, all wave showers, okay, all rainbow divisions, okay? Everything through its connection when it comes to anything through light activation, spiritual divisions, realm divisions, planet energy vibration divisions, all through connections are connected through the spin of its northwest, south, and east. Activation cycle divisions, okay? So that's what we start with, right? The north, the east, the west, and the south, okay? 3-point divisions through your receptacle system, which is a body activation system through its spin, okay? Everything in its center is you, okay? Yeah, you're seeing a diamond, yeah. Your diamond core is recognizing your confirmation system, okay? So the clarion call went out. This will brighten up your day, see? This is my personality trait, a smile, okay? Little things like that can make you feel better. That's what it's all about. Because you can adapt very quickly, right, to these things, right? So I gotta, basically, if I was in a 3-dimensional body, I would say that's a sun with glasses with a smile. Okay, it's a comic relief. It makes you feel good. So I decided to buy a cup of coffee of a cup to represent me. That's what it's all about. Thumbs up on that. So when we look at this fully and completely, right, you have to understand your spin cycles. Okay. Once you understand your spin cycles, you're understanding more of your breathing technique. Okay, let's get into the breathing technique. All right. I think people are still a little bit confused. How's it going, Bridget? How are you doing with your diamond? Do you feel your pyramid activations? Are you connecting with your higher self? It's the breathing. See how powerful that is? That's only 30% people. Now, when I send it out to the atmosphere, that's laser. It's understanding that you can connect with anything through pyramids. So when you put your breathing fire, you start off with breathing fire through a definitive system. Okay, central core is everything through its vibration system. Okay, so this is you again. Male, female. Now you're sending out your clarion call like this. Okay, you're sending out your clarion call. That goes to sound waves. Okay, now that reacts to anything through center, like this. Okay, so it sonifies, right? Sonifies everything through communication. All those communication waving cycles through your gamma ray system, because we're not into the radio signals now, we're into the gamma ray. Okay, once you're in the 5th dimension. You have to understand your operating system. Everything has a reason. There's a reason why you were put in the 3 dimension. There's a reason why you're fourth winding its cycle into the 4th density. And now there's a reason why you're in the 5th dimension of its gamma ray activation. Gamma ray 5D. So that sonify comes back, 4th wind. Okay. Sends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There. That's a clarion call coming up from space. Okay. Going back into your mind system fully and completely. It synergizes everything through the location centers, opens up your new crown chakra, goes back into its center core. And again, it looks like a cup. All right. Into the center core. But this time it goes to the grounds. Okay, because the grounds have to change every single time through its clarion. Then upwinds its cycles through electronic interference. Okay, once it understands its information system, it goes up to force wind cycles of your crown chakra, which intervenes everything through its connection of your magnetic force and highway information system. Okay? Okay, what happens with that? It goes on its wings back into everything. You have to realize what a clarion call is. A clarion call is understanding to center point everything through division when it comes to your voicing grids. Okay, so wind force everything through its connection. It's complicated stuff. This is the ground formation electronic interference. It's intervening everything through your gamma ray 5D. So everything through its crown chakra is going up through its winds. See how it goes into the center? That's its center. Okay, that's the ground formations, the communications. Okay, when it comes to dimensional Earth, the 5D through the gamma ray system. This is the ground formations. Okay, because you have to understand the dimensional Earth has a north, has a south, has an east and a west. Okay, this is when it's in space. So use everything that's connected through its north winds. It reaches its center core like this, like that. Okay, it goes round and round and round. Settles its panel divisions back into its connection of its space, which modifies, okay, the 5 divisional lines of clarion calls, okay, into space, continuing through your thought patterns. Okay, that's what it is. Everybody has a magnetic force and highway information system. You just got to understand how to communicate it with its reunification device system. Okay, because we're not working with individual population circuits anymore. It's all about coming into a new civilization. You have to get in the solar division of galactic surface. Everybody has to be at that level. So once you understand your communications, your ground formations, electronic interference, and you understand your magnetic force and highway through your sonar division, through its 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 4 security line defenses, okay, 5 line communications of clarion calls. These are different colorations that are going into your adaptation of your mind system through your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is the highest form of light. And now it's connecting through its new chakra system, which is 7 within its division and 5 within its atmosphere, which goes up to its center core. Okay. So guys get a better understanding. I'm taking the light communication up because it's communicating right now through the grid system. So, all right. Michael, how's it going? Great video, by the way, Michael, on the new wave. Pretty powerful stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I really enjoy your videos. You're in a comic relief, and it's powerful stuff. It's great to see people do that. I'd like to see more people get their own YouTube channel and know how to use these to their advantage. It's very important to understand these things. So it's all about how powerful you are through an entity force, through connections of everything through its vibration system. So we connect in all realms of all divisions, right? So once that clarion call is in its activation of its pyramid activation system, okay, its center core is everything through its relation. Okay, it subdivides all dimension systems, okay, and changes all location centers. Now, this is extremely complicated stuff because you have to understand line division. Okay, now, this won't make any sense to you, but it makes a lot of sense to me. All right, this is understanding how to communicate in all waving cycles. This is very confusing to the mind system, but I'm just showing you what happens when you go through your uprising cycles when it comes to communications of your higher self. Okay, so basically this kind of looks like, it's kind of like a map. This was given to me last night. Okay, now the triangulating your base is understanding your map division. This is very powerful stuff. So when you see this, it's a spider optical division. It's a communication line signal that's connected to the AI operation system. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, it's complicated stuff, people. All right, you have to understand what's going on through its triangular base. You have to understand the pyramid activations. These are low riding cycles. This is a medium riding cycle. This is a high interforce connection to force recognitions of northwest, south, and east. Everything through the center core is you. All right, these are all different clarion calls of pyramids. Okay, so you got to channel your divisions. You got to start in the center core and work through your ground formations and work your way up to the medium and then to the high interforce. Okay, so you have to understand how to communicate fully with your new chakra system. Okay, because believe it or not, these are chakras. Okay, once you understand that a chakra is not just an energy cell, you understand how it's connected through a different division of a different dimension, because a realm connects to all location centers, and then it becomes its own breathing, which is its own mechanism. So it's all connected through your body activations. Okay, so we change the coloration patterns. This is extremely complicated stuff, people. Okay, there's a reason why this is orange. Okay, there's a reason why this is blue. There's a reason why this is red. There's a reason why this is green. But see how it's coming together? All right. Now this isn't activated yet. I can't activate this yet because you guys are not at that level. But I wanted to show you how powerful you can be through your clarion calls. All right. So when you get into that division, you change the coloration. We can use pink. Pink is extremely powerful stuff. Pink can be connected. It's understanding how to communicate through your chakra system, your research, and your 7 divisional levels, your body activations, which the ground formates everything, right? You understand your grounds through communications of Mother Earth, Mother Core, Mother Nature, Mother Seed. Then you get in connection to space through Father, and it's all its connection. But back to its clarion system, because it connects them all around all divisions. But I just want to show you what goes on with its pyramids and how it activates its cycles and how every line communicates through its shape. Okay? All right, so you got to understand point division, dimensional sets, realm division, activation cycles of its division. Once you understand the communication line signals through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divisions, okay, which is your chakra system, your new chakra system. Okay, 7 divisions chakra. Okay, now these are energy cells. Now these are in your body activations, but not at this level. So it's understanding the coloration patterns. It's understanding the intervene. It's understanding the interforce. It's understanding the interconnection. It's understanding partnership with colorations of your pyramid, because your pyramid is on activation cycles when it comes to communications of your higher self. So when you're communicating through interforce, through partnerships of anything through lights, okay, anything through activation, your higher self changes. So when it changes its pyramid. And that's what happens when you get into the 7th divisional level of your chakra system. Okay, you were thinking, whoa, that's a chakra? I said, yeah, it is. So you understand what the pyramid is, because each chakra system, okay, through your body similar, is a different pattern division when it comes to locations of realms. So that's why I do one, and then I do another, and I do another, because it kind of looks like you're going through a walkway system, right? And when you're going through that walkway system of spirit activation, you learn how to activate your point divisions. We've been through this before, right? Point divisions. And then you understand your coloration patterns, right? Where it is through its voice and grid of its weather. Okay? It's complicated, eh, people? Isn't it? Saying, what's he talking about now? So we use ground interforce connections comes in green through interforce when it comes to force fields. So always have your protection around anything through your chakra system, because you're voicing grid your patterns through your pyramid. Remember I was telling you about if you're communicating in 3-dimension and your 3-dimensional vibration system disappears? That's what happens. All your voicing grid patterns change to location centers. And that deharmonizes your voicing grids to a lower frame of the light activation. So that's it right there. That's the energy field that's around. If you can see it, it's green, right? So now you're fully protected through 7 divisional lines of its chakra system. So it's understanding how to put pyramids together through your point division. Okay. This is high interforce connection through partnerships of shapes, people. We're not even done letters and numbers yet. So if you communicate with this, now you're connecting through the matrix, right, to the simulation line system, because everything starts with a line, people. So you have to understand everything through its connection of its 7 divisional levels of pyramids. Everything in its center has its own atom. Okay, that's how you communicate through pyramid activations, through your clarion call. Okay, it's all connected through your breathing mechanisms. So it's a lot of fun, eh? There's a lot of electronic interference because I activated the world pyramid, eh? That's why there's a lot of power there. But that's going to go through your balance, right? Everybody's on a different DNA structure. So it's understanding to use the colorations of the pyramid activation and how to activate everything through your cycle division, right? And you all get energy fields through protection. So that's what it's all about. All right. That's what it's all about. That's great. I'm glad you can understand everything through its information. So the vocabulary system high rises to its clarion call division through the integration and everything through the reunification rules. Put the light activation systems right there. So all communication levels of your pyramid activation is set in all divisions through your protective of its activation cycle, right? Through all protection when it comes to your voicing grid patterns through your alignment systems, okay? So like I said, there's a lot of electronic interference. Basically, questions or comments are great. You can go through my email or you can go to my PayPal. This will formulate. The more you go to my email, the more you can get an understanding of what's happening with and how to use everything through its breathing, okay, of its fire and its mechanism, how everything's connected through your pyramid of your diamond core. Okay, now's the time to intervene yourself and not just realize you don't just want to help yourself, you want to help everybody else. So it's all about coming into a world server, okay, of a new population, to a new circuit system, of a new civilization system. Okay, so it's clarion call to everybody through light activation. So the more you understand that, the more you understand everything through its communication levels. Right? It's an extremely powerful message. Now's the time for everybody to get into the acting division. Okay? I love seeing this powerful stuff. Now, okay, so basically you see the sun, right, in the 3-dimensional, because you're talking in vocabulary. Every time your vocabulary goes up, it changes its lights through its communication to higher self. So this is a lacing line. This is a white graph. Okay, this is a grid. Now it's what's inside that. See that right there? See that? See that strip? Okay, watch what happens. See what's happening? It's changing. See, it's communicating through the matrix. It's going round and round. Okay. All right. Very powerful stuff when you understand how to communicate with line graphs. Okay, this is a solar graph. It's an energetic graph. It's light communication, activation graph. Everything's connected through your perceptions. So you got to see that this is a grid of a cup that circles and rounds its rotation system. The atom is in its center of its sun with its glasses, with its smile. Okay, see how that changes right away? See that? And your hand formations. As soon as I touch this, I now have full communication of psychometric division, okay, through activation lights. See? See that? See how it changes? That's a Gryphon cycle. That's the illumination light system. Okay? It resonates. It's a renaissance, right? So it's understanding where this line graph is coming from through the matrix. Okay, because everything's a grid system through a solar connection, a rotation system. So I just want to show you how powerful they are through its clarion call, which is extremely, extremely powerful stuff. All right. So I'm going to set up another video, probably be in the evening. I got to set more light activation call systems to all pyramid activations. So everybody's going to get the force wind of that pyramid into your balanced frequency level system. It's all about understanding how to communicate with your lights fully and completely. Okay, so once you understand your chakra system, are shapes, letters, and numbers. That's its upgrade system. Okay, so you all have a pyramid, you all have a diamond core. It's how to relate everything through its new chakra system, because every chakra system, okay, is in a different dimension of a realm system. That's where you get its energy locator. That's where you get into point division. Okay, it's very important. Everybody understands what's going on with your breathing. Breathing is the most important thing when it comes to meditation, because meditation formalizes in so many mastery. Okay, so you're point forming everything through your body frequencies, and you're working your way up, okay, to its crown chakra. Okay, because that's a full connection. That's a line signal, the activation light system. Okay, so the more you connect with your gamma rays, the more you connect through perceptions of your eye receptor divisions, the more you understand your voicing of your clarion call, the more you understand your mind adaptation, the more you understand its heart frequencies, and the more you understand the soul, because you have to understand everything connects. Okay, all right, so basically this is your pyramid. So it's understanding how to connect through your line communications mind adaptation system. Now what's happening right now, I'm focusing, I'm going beyond its pyramid. It's understanding how to use hand formations through electronic interference. That shapes divisions, everything. So you focus enough to actually see the coloration of your pyramid, okay? And then basically you just let it go, right? And then you see it go into the screen. You saw that pyramid go into the screen because I wanted you to see that, right? So it's energy. It's a coloration energy. It's magnetic. It's a magnificent energy system of a pyramid. Okay, so I wanted to show you what you can do with your hands. You can also put it in the atmosphere, right? But you got to make sure you're at the right energy locator, because if you're putting your pyramid in a different location center, that could have a reaction cycle through a division of a body activation system of another entity force system. So it's very important that you understand, okay, your pyramids and where they're going through space connection. Okay. All right. So I love you guys very much. Questions or comments are great. I'll keep you informed of what's going on through your body activations, through your pyramid activation calls. This is Andrew Weston calling out. Bye for now, everybody.